you're up.
Warning, please do attempt all stunts and activities in this show as they're super fun and totally not dangerous. Video submissions are completely accepted by One Side of the Coin Heads or Tails Gaming. Yes?
That's not right. Anyway, welcome to One Side of the Coin. I'm your host, Steveo the Gamer. With me, as always, my co-host,
Mack-Attack.
this girl.
Minecraft Steveo and Attack on Mack. Sweet.
Attack on Mack. Yeah. Perfect. Yes. So this is our weekly show about My Hero Academia. Yay! We got a new poster up. Temporarily.
Yeah.
It is so hard to find My Hero posters. Like I've been trying to find them wherever I go. Right, looking for My Hero posters. Can't find any, but. Anyway, so we got an exciting show, hopefully very exciting for you anyway. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at a deck that I recently played this week on Tuesday night. We had to switch it around because spooky season's here, and we're running an event down at Harmony Square for Scaring the Square this weekend. So we had to kind of jumble our schedule around a lot. We've been super busy with it, but of course we always like to squeeze in our tournaments. And
especially My Hero.
Especially My Hero, yes. I love, especially it gives me the opportunity to participate. One of the very few games that I'm actually still playing because I love this game. But anyway, so this week I decided to just randomly put together a deck that I've been taking a look at this character a little bit, messing around with them, and I just kind of threw this deck together. Within about, it took me 10-15 minutes to do it, and it's, so my character, Monetta's best friend, as well as Kirishima's best friend, we're going to take a look at Denki this week. Denki.
Shiny.
Shiny, yeah, it's the XR version of him. Oh, no, it's the promo version of him, sorry. Promo version from the deck loadable content 2, which is the Crimson Rampage.
How do you know?
Because it tells you right on the bottom of the card.
Where?
Right there. It says DLC02 and a P next to it. Promo. So we're going to take a look at this deck that I built. I came in dead last, so it's just a word of warning.
You either need a new deck or you need to really
but I mean,
move that around.
I like to play random characters like this, just to see how they operate, how they work.
He doesn't.
He doesn't work. Well, I mean, he could. It's now taking this deck that I had built, kind of looking at what changes can I make to make it better.
And putting the time into it instead of 10 minutes.
Yeah, instead of a 10-minute throwdown. Look at Kenny behind the camera there, just mowing away.
Where's ours?
Yeah, where's ours?
Harvey's.
Harvey's. Oh, he went to Harvey's. So we're thinking Burger King better. Yes, 100%.
Absolutely. Anyway.
Also on the show this week, we're going to try and get into maybe opening some packs from Heroes Clash. We're taking a step back. Going to open up some stuff from that. And, of course, the My Hero JC card of the week. So, yay! Be sure to participate in the chat. We'd like to hear from you. Comments, questions, concerns, whichever, let us know.
And who's your favorite character and why?
Who's your favorite? Oh, Mack-Attack's asking a question of who your favorite character is and why.
That's a dangerous question.
That's
All right,
very
Kenny, we'll
loaded
start
question.
with you really quickly. Who's your favorite character and why?
Well, I have two.
Okay.
That's two.
There's either Hawks, who's just awesome because of his backstory.
I bet you I can guess the second one.
Yeah, who?
Huh?
Yeah.
Toga!
No, you're wrong.
No, I am not.
Himiko.
What?
It's Himiko.
Himiko Toga.
Yeah.
I guess I'm right, though.
Again, because of her backstory. It's just a complete contrast to Hawks. They had kind of similar upbringings.
Who was the first one?
Hawks.
He's the one
Oh,
with the big
Hawk.
wings.
Yeah. We haven't seen
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Well,
we haven't seen him yet.
He has.
I have.
They had kind of similar upbringings, but they turned out completely different just because of circumstance.
Isn't he a hero?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, I saw the cards that UFS is putting out, or UVS, sorry, I apologize. UVS is putting out for the new set coming up, Jetburn. So Hawk is going to be a character in the set.
Oh, there you go, Kenny.
So yeah, you got something to look forward to coming up next month, November 10th, 11th, 12th. That weekend
I think
is
it's 11th.
the pre-release weekend. I know I'm running my pre-release event on the Saturday, so yeah, definitely mark your calendars for that weekend if you want to participate. So you're going to see some new characters coming out, new cards.
Yeah.
We already taken a look at some of them coming up in the near future, so I'm super excited about it.
Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character. Well, again, talking about favorite characters, I have so many characters that I like, right?
Mhm.
So, I mean, to narrow it down to just having one single individual character within the series. So, yeah, are we talking about just the series, or are we talking about the actual card, like in the gameplay?
Are we talking about the video game?
I don't play video games.
Me neither. Well, I play video games, but not the My Hero ones.
Yeah, I don't play video games. I know everybody's gonna be like, "What? He doesn't play video games?" I don't play video games.
Off topic a little bit. I had a conversation with someone today, and they, mentioned that they knew what Pokemon was, and I got really excited. And then they instantly started talking about the video games, and I was like, "Get out!"
Yeah.
Because I grew up on the TCG.
The
I'm still
TCG,
growing
yeah.
up on the
I like the
TCG.
TCG.
Yeah.
So you'd have to break that down, right? So, and I mean, and then you're looking at like whether it's heroes or villains.
Okay, let's start.
Like, I mean,
TV show hero.
TV show heroes definitely 100% All Might
Why?
because he's hilarious.
Okay, that's
Like,
fair.
He makes me laugh. He's so powerful.
I am
like,
here.
you
In
know,
an
the
awkward
symbol
position.
of peace. And,
Shut up, Kenny. That's mean.
What?
He's not powerful. Not anymore.
Well, not. Yeah, I mean, he's still really good. So, I mean, he would be my number one in the TV series. Like, there's so many, though, like, that I really connect with. Like, I know before in the past on the show, I've said Mineta, right, because of his perversions and, he's just like a little...
That can be your favorite from Class 1A. That's another one
Yeah.
of the subcategories.
You know, the self-doubt that he has in himself, right, and then
That's
he comes
so funny.
back and...
Yeah.
And then there's Choco's my girl, right? Because Choco reminds me of my wife, 100%. And even Mineta, right?
Reminds you of Mom?
No,
Oh.
not Mineta. Sorry, Midoriya, right? Midoriya, right? So,
Okay.
and then I don't know, like maybe people can relate with me when I'm watching the show, and it's like you look at the relationships between all the different characters, and right, you want to anticipate like that character being with that other character, right, kind of thing. Now I'm not getting into anything like weird or stuff like that, right? I'm just talking like, like
Don't be
through
that
the
half
whole
of the
first
fandom.
the whole first season, right? It was like you had that expectation of Midoriya, becoming like Choco's boyfriend, right? Because of that, shyness around her and that kind of thing, right?
And then you eventually
can
find out
understand.
that she starts, spoiler alert, she starts getting some feelings for him and that.
Yeah, exactly, right? So it's like
you get pulled that out
you
of
get
her.
a little bit in depth to it outside of the actual main storyline of what's going on, kind of thing. So, I mean, but
Okay, so what about TV show villain?
villains, TV show villain. Yeah, there's two.
Okay.
There's two for sure. Stained
Okay.
or Stain and Overhaul.
Okay.
Yeah, would be my two favorite villains. Stain because of his the way that he goes after heroes, like because they think they're heroes, but they don't have the right to be a hero in his perspective, right? Like he's more or less the like Judge Dredd kind of thing of my hero, so to speak, right? And he doesn't really join forces with the villains, but he's still considered an evil guy, right?
He kind of worked with Shigaraki a little bit, but I think he's still stuck with himself more.
Which person?
More so.
Stain.
Stain.
It's like he didn't fully join with them, but
He didn't work with Shigaraki on purpose. He
No.
was fully intent on killing Shigaraki at some point.
Yeah, I
He
remember
hated
that.
him.
Yeah.
It just so happened that Shigaraki set off some events that made Stain fall as a martyr, which Shigaraki hated, but they managed to all for one managed to spin it to their benefit.
Yeah. And Overhaul too, like being that group leader as well, the same concept, right? He didn't really join forces 100% with Shigaraki.
He agreed to it, and then he was like, nah.
Yeah, right? And, I don't know, his power was, like, super, super cool, right?
It's like he
So
joined forces just to keep the peace, and that was it.
That's pretty much it. He
Yeah.
joined to try and stop Overhaul, because Overhaul was basically
No,
becoming a
Overhaul
better villain.
going with Shigaraki. Like, Overhaul basically made a deal with Shigaraki just to keep the peace.
And to get the brand name of the League of Villains.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, too, I felt remorse for Overhaul in the end, like when Shigaraki took his power from him, kind of thing, and you know, left him to suffer, right? Especially when he had so much passion for his quirk, and you know, his regardless that his game plan and his intentions were bad and whatnot, like the amount that he put into it and moving forward, and then having it all of a sudden, boom, gone. And hearing him scream at the end there, right, when Shigaraki was walking.
Curdling.
Yeah, it was like it was very very sad moment, right? More or less, right? When you take a liking to a character. Right?
Yeah, it's like, you know, in that world, it's like you wouldn't wish that upon anybody to have, you know, your quirk taken.
Yeah.
And be left like that.
Well, unless you're
a villain, but
or your Bakugo looking at that damn nerd.
yeah.
In the card game, this is gonna probably shock you. The funnest character to play, I think, is gotta still be Yuga.
Fair.
Like the way that his deck operates, and Denki is now taking a pretty close second to it. It's just so much fun to play the way he operates, right, with the flipping of the cards, and the benefits he gets from that, right. Who's the Invisible Girl again?
Oh, I like playing her. She's
I know. I really like that deck too, but originally it was built for a Choco.
I think it starts with a T or something. No.
It's a weird name.
Yeah, she's got a strange name.
Yeah.
But that was one of the first decks that I took serious in building it competitively, and it's just a lot of fun to play. So, but as I said again, originally built for a Choco, but I had switched it over because of the other character's ability was a little bit better with it. But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, no, I like playing her.
Yeah,
I have a lot
I know
of
you
fun
still
with
that
her.
deck from
Toru
me.
Hagakure.
What?
Toru Hagakure.
Toru.
See, I knew it started
yeah.
with a T.
Yeah, some of the names I can't remember. But anyway, so how about you?
Todoroki.
Todoroki. Icy hot.
Yeah, Todoroki all the way.
Well, there's
But-
another one too, right in the show, right? Like I actually have not built a deck based on Bakugo,
other than the starter.
other than
Or
the
like
starter,
the
but I
two-player.
never really played it. But in the show, I love his character. He's got so much humor to him. His dedication to his quirk and wanting to be number one, right?
It's just his like persona, the way he comes off.
Always yelling and screaming.
Ass,
You know, yeah,
like-
I know. He's funny though. That's,
He is. He can be at times, but it's like if I knew someone like that in person, I definitely,
hate them.
I would despise
He's just
them.
way too power focused. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't.
very
I don't
powerful.
need
He's too much about
friends, I
himself,
don't need
yeah.
anything. I just need to be the strongest.
Yeah.
He's very much like Endeavor. He thinks being strong is the only thing
Yeah.
that matters.
He doesn't care about like, you know, helping anybody, teaming up with anybody or whatever, right? He's like, you know, me, and just
Well,
me.
what
and
would
it's
happen if Icy Hot there took on that persona?
We'd all die.
I'd jump through the screen and I'd bitch slap on myself. Sorry, language. I'm sorry, YouTube.
That's all right.
I would smack him myself, like that.
For sure.
But I did take a massive liking to Midnight as well.
Midnight.
We all know the reasons.
Are you gonna
No,
voice them, or
please
we're just
explain.
we're gonna keep that one silent for now?
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Yeah, moving on.
YouTube's gonna get us canceled if I start, you know, listing off those
We'll
reasons.
have to move to Kick.
Yeah, it would be age restricted.
Yeah, it would be. Like,
So,
severely. This one, please.
Oh.
Put your fries down.
Well, good.
let's get that
Oh.
wooden fork thing in his mouth.
Yeah, get that out.
Oh, hang on. We're gonna have to.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you're
know,
so
it's
lucky
like
we're
time
streaming right now.
What?
Because I was gonna make a joke. Kenny's got
Okay.
wood in his mouth.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So Denki promo.
What?
I'm Pan.
I know.
Now I can't read it. That I dim the lights.
Here, let me see. I can. Okay.
Okay, so the first thing that caught me off guard with him is read that top line.
You cannot discard momentum to pay the cost of keyword abilities.
Hmm.
Yeah. So for like powerful, an EX,
Yeah.
you have to discard a momentum in
Yeah.
order to use those. He cannot do that. He's not allowed.
So, how does he use them then? He doesn't?
No. You can't use powerful. You can't use EX. Anything where your the cost is using momentum, he can't do it.
There better be something
There's gotta
really
be.
good.
There's gotta be a
Keep
reason
reading.
for it.
Go to the enhances.
Once
it.
per turn, add the top card of your deck to your momentum.
Okay, so he feeds his own momentum.
Yeah. But that's a once per turn.
That's once per turn.
That's not bad. The second enhance, on your turn, discard your entire momentum. If this is a charge attack, your rival commits 1 foundation for each momentum discarded to pay the cost of this ability.
Yeah. So you're forcing your opponent to commit.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that. Okay,
You
that.
force your opponent to commit, and
That's
as we
fine.
all know, playing the game, that you need your foundations, right, to do checks. If they're committed, you can't use them unless otherwise stated, because some foundations are allowed to be used while committed.
That's how I won half of my games the other day. Was
Right.
they were committed.
So 6 hand size, 25 life, right? So that very last ability caught my attention, right? So I started taking a look at some of the cards that he can actually use, right? So
Stick him in the corner.
number 1 on the list, right? Of course, and this is by far one of my favorite cards to play.
You mean tell me you didn't sort this?
No, I didn't. I still shuffled from when and plus I've been shuffling it while we were talking. I got 4 of them in the deck and I can't find one. What the hell? There it is. Boom. Right there. So in discriminating shock, 1,300,000 volts. This card is phenomenal.
It's a 3 low, 5 damage.
Yeah, before we go further, so I built, just so you know, I built this deck based on chaos, okay? So,
That one.
which I could easily convert. Actually, I wouldn't be able to use this card without playing chaos, so, which is pretty much.
This one.
Yeah, but he doesn't. No, that's chaos. He doesn't. Oh yeah, so I could play it on order. I could. Yeah, Mack-Attack just pointed it out. He could be played on order, and still be able to use this card. So yeah, shoot.
It's a charged range attack. It's got stun 1. The first enhance is this attack gets +1 damage for each committed rival foundation.
Right.
You use that and
So
then
exactly
play this?
right. So I mean, the card is meant for him obviously because he's on there, right? So, but the second enhance.
Commit 1 foundation. Your
Your
rival,
rival commits 1 foundation, right? So it obviously allows to force. So if you don't have enough momentum to discard to get them to commit all their foundations, you can push forward. Plus, there are other foundations that are in the deck that I have that are forcing my opponent and other attacks to commit foundations, right? Which is the biggest key for this. Now, the only issue that I found that was an issue with this card is the speed. So in Chaos, in doing the research a little bit within the 5-10 minutes of putting this together, I didn't find too much for speed outside of a couple of foundations. The second card that was 100%.
I love Mineta in the back of this one, just like getting absolutely destroyed by his bolts.
Indiscriminate shock. 1.3 million volts!
What was that girl's name again? She was the one with the big hand in Class 1B.
Oh,
Big enough.
R. It starts with an R.
yeah. Kendo.
Oh, no, it started with a K, right.
Yeah.
I thought there was an R in there.
It's
Okay.
Kendo R something. Her last name starts with an R.
I figured there was an R in there somewhere.
Card number 2. Now this one,
Rappa.
Oh, was it Rappa?
Kendo Rappa.
Kendo Rappa. Okay. Next one. This one what?
Earth Beast Golem. Okay.
Was there something?
Now this one, the speed is a little bit better. Well, this only starts off at 3 damage, but read it.
It's an ally.
It's an ally attack, so it's not a charge, so it's not actually going to work with his ability. But this will definitely help if it's played previous to the 1,300,000,
Yeah.
1.3 million, or yeah, 1.3 million, yeah,
1.3 million.
volts, yeah. We'll just shorten it.
That's how he says it.
Yeah. Keeping you up.
Yeah. 5 mid, 3 damage, so that's not bad. The first enhances both players add the top card of their deck to their momentum.
Cha-ching! So you're gaining momentum, right?
Yes. And then this attack gets +1 damage for each momentum both players have.
So you're going to want to play this first before you throw off the bolts, right? So it's going to allow you to get more momentum, force your opponent, plus if they are already building up some momentum, it's going to boost the attack on this. It's got a decent amount of speed if you're able to pump up the speed a little bit to make it
You'll want to play this one,
before that one.
and then this one,
Yeah.
and then you do this one on this one,
Yes.
because then poof.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're going to try and force their hand to try and block this, right? Because of the amount of damage that it's already going to be giving off. Even though it does start at 3, you're going to give it that momentum boost, right? And then if you're not able to get them to commit much during that one, you use this as well on top of it, forcing your opponent to commit even more, and then dumping your momentum, giving it a very high attack. It's just you got to watch that speed a little bit, and if you have a way to get it up, right?
This here looks like bananas.
Blitz Rush,
Hang on.
of course. What?
For this one,
Yeah.
is there... Hang on, what was I getting at? Yes. Is there something that'll give, like, that, like...
Lower?
Yes.
I didn't put anything to modify checks or
Okay.
difficulty in this deck. I don't think,
Okay, now this one.
but it can. So another thing about the 1.3 million volts, so it does have stun 1, so that's also a benefit on trying to get them to commit even more, right? So you use that stun 1, which doesn't, you don't have to use your momentum to pay for that cost, right? So it's just automatic, right? If you use it as an enhance, get them to commit, you commit 1, forcing them to commit another 1, right? And then boom, you're hitting them with that massive amount of damage. I love that card so much.
Blitz Rush. It's got a 4 high speed,
7 damage.
7 damage. It's a charge attack, and it's got stun 1. This attack gets +2 damage for each card in your momentum. And it has a deadlock enhance. Ravel commits 1 foundation for each card in your momentum.
Exactly, right? So if you can get him into deadlock, which you don't see it very, very often, but if you can, that deadlock is amazing.
Oh, my opponents on Tuesday had no issue getting into deadlock. I kept playing a bunch of stuff, and it's like, within like a couple turns, oh, you're in deadlock. Oh, cool. Have at her.
So the other attacks, I did, this is, before I get, I'll do that one last. Some other notable ones that are based around Denki, obviously all based on getting momentum or operating out of momentum.
Indiscriminate
Shock, Electric Jolt, and Electric Surge. So those are your 4 difficulty attacks. A little bit minor, not as powerful as, say, the upper 3 there, but definitely worth it if you're looking for extra attacks or whatnot. There was one attack that I did put in the deck. Was Meteor Shower, because it does operate out of the momentum. However, I did, playing on Tuesday, probably maybe one of the reasons why I took dead last with this deck, but I found it wasn't very useful at all in the deck. So when I'm going back and taking a look at this deck, taking it apart, adding new things in, switching things around, this is definitely one of the cards that has to go. like even though it is a charged attack, so it could be used with his ability. However, it's just basically trying to get more of these into your hands so that you can throw them off. Um, but it also
Can
yeah.
add
So
it
you
back
discard
to
one
your-
card and add the add
Add it
this
back.
card to your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd be able to recycle it throughout the momentum, which really doesn't work all that well with him with his ability, right? So because
Yeah.
you're just wanting to get that momentum in there to discard it rather than cycling through it, and that's basically all that is. So that's definitely one I would get rid of. So those who have played against me will know that any deck that I'm building, if I have the opportunity to fit this card in because of how good it is, I'm gonna fit it in. So we're moving on to foundations, and that is Decoy Duplicate. I absolutely love this card.
The enhance, remove, discard one momentum. Discard this rival attack from the card pool. Your rival may draw a card.
Yes, so eliminating your opponent's attack. If right straight out from the card pool, it does allow them to draw a card, but at least you're not taking the damage. Especially, I like to reserve it and wait until they've enhanced a lot.
Yeah.
They use their enhances, pumped up the damage or the speed or whatever.
And it's like
if
a
it gets out of
massive
control,
attack.
yeah, and then all of a sudden, boom. Especially when Denki's going to have a lot of momentum built up throughout the game. And to use that, it could be a game saver for you, right? In any deck that can play this, I highly recommend it. This card is so good and so useful.
We have that in a couple decks that we have.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
As I said, well, between Air, Chaos, and Void, if I'm building a character that can use any of those, I'm basically going to be building it off of that, just to try and get that card in there. Minor stuff, so basic training, that was just to add a bit of extra damage.
After you play an attack, this gets +1 damage. These are responses. The
Yeah.
deadlock response is after an attack is played, it gets +1
Some
speed.
speed.
Playable while committed.
Well committed, yeah.
Though the first response is once per turn. I forgot to mention that. Whoops.
On the speed side, easily excited. Relax.
We're not gonna get,
Yeah.
demonetized today. After this is a response once per turn. After an attack is played, it gets +1 speed and gains taunt if it does not already have it. What's
Yeah.
taunt?
Taunt is a keyword, so it gets added. So one of the players that was out on Tuesday, I was asking about taunt a little bit. There's not much in the game right now based around taunt, but we're going to see more in the future.
Oh, sweet.
Especially like you got your Midnight is on the way. As you notice, Midnight's on the card. She deals with a lot of taunt, and it's basically it adds. This card was specifically meant for her to add taunt to gain an additional keyword because she gets more powerful the more keywords you have on a card.
Oh.
So
That's
I
cool.
wasn't going off of the taunt specifically for this deck. I was using it more for
Speed.
the speed. Yeah. Cool and tough student, cool and tough.
Swish.
Swish.
Response. Remove. After a card leaves your momentum due to a rival effect, add that card to your hand, playable while committed.
Yeah.
The
So
deadlock. Oh, sorry.
that's okay. Go ahead.
No, do the response.
No.
Okay. The deadlock enhance. Ready 1 rival foundation. Ready 2 foundation.
So you get to ready foundations as well. So I basically put this in just due to the response because Denki does operate, and your opponent's probably going to know what your game plan is, especially with cards such as Capture Evildoers is a very, very common card to be used, which could kill an opponent's momentum. So I threw this in just as a safe haven. I probably should have put it on a sideboard more so than anything, but just to prevent them from messing around with my
Sideboarding.
I know I don't usually sideboard.
I don't believe in sideboarding.
Momentum. So some of his Denki's actual foundations.
Requesting assistance. Flip. If you have 1 or more momentum, ready 1 foundation that has not been readied this combat phase. And charged up, response. Remove. After your charge or stun attack deals damage, add 1 card from your discard pile to your momentum.
So again, for more momentum,
That one.
yeah,
We haven't done this one yet.
supportive friend.
Or that one.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah, support a friend. Enhance, flip. This attack gets +1 speed, your next attack gets +1 damage. Deadlock enhance, destroyed. Draw 2 cards and playable while committed.
yeah. Again, for the first one, not so much for the deadlock, just to gain speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
To do that one.
Yeah.
So I threw this in. Like I toolboxed a lot of the foundations. You're going to see a lot of them. So basically playing 1 or 2, no more than 3 of any given one, just to try and squeeze a little bit extra in. Right?
Fighting Spirit, response, flip. After your rival plays a non-character ability that reduces the damage of an attack, cancel it.
Yep. Just stops an enhance that messes with the damage. And then there was a couple of this guy's foundations I found that could potentially work.
Adaptable. Enhance, commit. Your attack gets +1 speed for each of your momentum, maximum 3.
3, yeah. So
Deadlock enhance, flip. Your rival loses 1 health for each of your momentum. The effect cannot reduce your rival below 1 health. Sun Eater of the Big 3. Response, remove. After a card leaves your momentum due to a rival effect, draw 1 card and add the top card of your deck to your momentum face up, playable while committed.
Yep.
Enhance, flip. This attack gets -1 speed for each of your momentum.
yes.
Whoa!
So you can mess with their speed just due to your momentum. I found this one to be very useful, and it does help a lot.
Yeah.
Choosing a hero name.
Hey, Pinky! Response, commit. After your attack gets a damage penalty due to your rival's non-character effect, it gets +4 damage. Enhance. Add this card to your card pool face down. This punch or ranged attack gets +2 damage or -2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. I went more for the response on this one. This is probably one of the cards that I may nip from the deck itself, but it's just if they're trying to bring your damage down, you're going to gain that +4 back up and not have it reduced as much, depending on how much they're reducing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then look at this.
Look at this. Enhance, commit. Reveal one foundation card in your hand. Stack gets +X speed. X equals the printed difficulty of the revealed card. That's this number.
That's that number. That's right. So hopefully you're holding on to a 2 difficulty foundation. I'm not running any 3. I didn't run any 3s, but at least you're going to gain 2 speed. This is another one that if I'm going to be switching around some foundations, I may take out because you're not going to gain a lot from it. But it does help a little bit if you're just trying to look to increase the speed a little bit.
I think this one's in Todoroki, and I utilize this one a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I used it a lot on Thursday. Or Tuesday, whatever.
And I think there's only one more card left. Yeah, and that's this one. Expanding capacity.
It's a tech card.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's a tech card. I thought you said attack.
No, tech.
Tech, yeah.
Add tech. Yeah, I can, okay. Enhance. Discard 2 momentum. Your attack gets +3 speed, +3 damage. Holy jeez.
Yeah. It's a good boost, right?
Yeah.
To your speed and damage.
That's really good. Response. Commit. After your rival gains health due to their non-character effect.
They have to commit a foundation.
Yeah,
So,
I was trying to, like...
it's versatile with the way the deck works, so you're going to have the momentum to be able to take it off if you need that little bit of extra push, especially towards endgame. And then also to force commitment to your opponent's foundations to potentially help out your 1.3 million volts, right? In the long run. So, there's the deck. Failed miserably. Just to let you know, it did. It was. I did not do very well. I won some games. I won a couple of games playing it within the rounds, but overall, yeah.
We give you the base grounds and you do what you want with it.
I took dead last, right? Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of fun playing it though. That's the thing, and that's the main thing about playing games and playing TCGs. Have fun and enjoy it.
No.
What do you mean no?
No.
Like, I mean,
I'm
yes,
here to win.
You're here to win. Yes, I mean that is the main thing.
Oh, Kenny's one of those
You want to
people.
play a game to win, but you got to have fun doing it, right? You got to take the good with the bad. I myself personally, I don't take it overly competitive. I just want to have a lot of fun playing this game because I really, really enjoy it. And testing things out, testing all the time. Like I never played Denki before this past Tuesday, and I wanted to try them out. So I mean, my son and I, Cam, like to take a look at different characters and saying, hey, this could work or whatever. Let's experiment with it and just build something random and just have fun. I think the one he's most recently intrigued by is building an all Nomu deck. So it's gonna have like Wing Nomu and the Chainsaw Nomu and just Nomu himself, right? Right off the bat, the first thing he said is probably not gonna work. It's gonna fail miserably, but he wants to try it.
Yeah.
He wants to try it and just have it as a fun deck, right? So, which is a really good attitude to have when playing the game.
And
right?
if it doesn't work, you don't like it, tear it apart.
That's one thing that I really don't like is when I'm playing against somebody and they get all mad and upset and salty, right? It's just it takes away the fun behind the game, right? So,
Yeah.
whether they're winning or losing, right? Like that, just have fun, enjoy, right? So, but anyway, there's Denki. Hey. As I said, I enjoy playing it. I'm probably going to work on it a little bit more. I'd like to see if I can actually maybe bring them up a little bit to be a little bit more consistent. And so one thing that Cam pointed out to me too the other day when we were talking about it is every time we're building a deck, that's the first thing we do is take a look at the cards that are actually meant for that character. But however, when we're playing in a tournament, we noticed our opponents a lot of times they're not using as many, right? So, like as you said,
character cards.
Yeah, the actual cards that are meant for the character. They're looking at other characters' cards and how they could work and operate with that character that they decided to play that for that deck, right? So it varies, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, time is up.
That was just fun trying new decks anyway.
It is 7:30.
7:30. Okay.
We got time.
We got time for a few packs, and then we'll do the card of the week.
Really quickly.
Yeah. We'll do a few packs.
Yay!
Spinning Kick as our box topper. Quick packs!
Oh, I think I know what one I got. I actually don't know.
You don't know. It's from Heroes Clash, which ones were in.
Oh,
Heroes
nope,
Clash.
not the one I thought I got. I
What'd
got training weights.
Death Arms!
Whoa!
Nice.
Be a good guy or a bad guy? No one answered my question.
Death Arms is a good guy.
Oh, he's a good guy. Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the top 10 heroes.
Thanks, guys.
Isn't he?
Or,
I thought he was in the top 10.
Which one?
That guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I don't know if he's top 10. He is part of Okami Wood's team.
Yeah.
Okay, who'd you get?
Swift Cross Detonator.
Trap Flex.
Shadow's Aid.
Feeling cute.
Honorable Forfeit.
Toughing, or cool and tough.
Cool and Tough, yeah, we already seen that. Sports Festival Champ.
That's in a ride.
I love that card. It's actually it's a decent card to use.
Yeah.
Frozen Slash, there's your guy.
Yes.
Prehensive Tail.
Thank you. Can't read.
Prehensible Tail, sorry. It'll work. I know.
Tape Lash.
Quick Draw, one of the only cards the entire game that's based on Snipe.
Student of the Art.
Student of the Art. Sudden Appearance.
Engine Trouble. Tentacle Strike.
And you got one of Cam's favorite, and I got one of yours.
Hulking Grimace. Grimace!
And I got a Freezer Burn. Such a good card. Such a good card. Oh, no, it's not good. Okay. Starting off with the same card again. Swift Cross Detonator.
Shadow's Aid.
Feeling cute.
Forceful Blow.
Well, here's one for you. All worked up. Midnight.
Successful Results.
Prehensile Tail.
Male Bonding.
Ectoplasm Clones. JC had built a deck around Ectoplasm. I might go back and take a look at him too. Looks interesting.
And Denim.
Denimed. Oh yeah, we should do happy birthday to
Oh yeah, it's Best Genius.
Best Genius's birthday today, October 1st. Yay!
Fifth.
Sorry, 5th. Yeah, it is. It's Best Genius.
Currently 4 days behind.
However, we'd still have to have like a moment of silence because he's dead.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but we can still celebrate his birthday for him. Basic training.
Blue Flame Palm Strike. That was a tongue twister.
Sugar Rocky.
Hype Man.
That's Scion. There she is.
Toru.
Toru. Yeah, Toru. That's how you say it.
How do you say her last name?
Higakure.
Thank you.
Hagakure?
Higakure.
Yeah, that's how I would not ever.
Me neither. That's why I asked.
Black Mole or Black Mole.
Black Mold? What? Steve-O, you got something to say?
No, Black Hole Void. I don't know why it came out mold. Black Mold.
You can't escape me.
Yeah, that was an awesome.
That.
And for my rare, I got Karate Chop.
I got so manly.
That is so good. That card.
Unique flip. Or it's a response. Flip. After you are dealt damage from an unblocked attack at the top card of your rival's discard pile to their card pool.
Yes.
So they have to pay for it.
No, but it increases their progressive difficulty.
Yeah, that's right.
I am. Yeah, we're doing a live stream. That's okay. What would you like? What can we help you with? That's okay. You're good.
No, I have questions. I just have to start playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
I was looking for some dice and maybe a tray and a figure.
Okay. Yeah, miniatures are there on the wall. Dice trays will be over in the Game Gen X racks, and the dice are on the front counter. Water pump.
Easily excited. I almost said easily worked up. That would have been.
Turbo loading. I'm gonna set this one aside for a second.
I got spinning kick.
Spinning kick. Bench press.
Bench press.
Oh, you got it too.
Yeah.
Brandish steel.
Basic training.
Yep. And denimed.
Snack time. I'm gonna save this one for last.
Yeah, but your rare's your last.
That's okay.
Tape lash.
Blow. That's bellow. Wait.
Wow, we can't pronounce card names tonight.
I can never pronounce card names. Have anyone seen
Gargantuan Bellow.
Oh, thank you.
Valiant Pose. Oh, you got
Valiant Pose.
Branching Snare.
Draw.
Constantly improving.
Sticky Ball Whale!
Sticky Ball Whale! Are you gonna say it?
Eat my sticky ball!
Yay!
I got recovery time.
Recovery time, yes. And I got Cheerleader as another really, really good card.
Okay, that one's in my deck, and I haven't used it once. Or it's in a deck, and I haven't used it.
So in a response remove, you discard 1 momentum after attack is played against Flash. Flash stops the enhance.
Yes.
So it has to go through as is. So really good, especially if your rival likes to boost attacks up. Stop it. Using the things. Okay, so a few pack openings for you. Let's get into this really quick. Everybody has a hero, and my hero is JC. Here comes my hero JC card of the week, and it is boom, Turbo loading. That's why I'd set it aside.
I went like this, thinking that the screen was still up in the...
Let's not read that first line.
Why?
Okay. Hey, heroes. It should say heroes. Hey, heroes.
Oh, okay, it
Right?
took me a second.
It took you a second. You know what I'm cutting at, but we're not going to get into
What
that.
are you doing?
Kenny's going to change it.
How do you...
It's gonna change it.
We're good.
We're good.
How do you do that?
Inspect
Because
element.
that's why he's the tech guy, and we're not.
Did you say Inspector Gadget?
Inspect element.
Oh. That is...
Yeah, you can edit
Okay.
stuff written. Can we blow that up a little bit?
No. Like the picture?
No, the
Wow.
the underneath. We don't need
And the card,
picture.
yeah, we
no,
need-
we have it right here.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay, so carbo loading. It's a 3 difficulty, which is normally a little, or sorry, is a little bit higher than your average of 2 or 1, right? So it may be a little bit more difficult to play this. Has an enhance. Commit 1 foundation, and this attack gets plus X damage. X equals the difficulty of the committed foundation. Response. Once per turn, after you gain health, ready this foundation playable while committed. So you have to commit it to gain a bit of extra damage based on a foundation that you commit, and then, yeah, while it's committed, gain some health, and you can ready this foundation to use that again. So let's see what JC has to say about it. Hey, heroes. You'll have to shrink the chat. You can't.
Pro heroes need to keep on top of their health. Lots of exercise, good sleep, and healthy. Like in the...
Yeah. And
good health, lots of exercise, good sleep,
and
eating,
eat healthy.
You know,
Eating healthy.
Like in the carbo loading. Thank you. This great 3 difficulty foundation with a 2 mid block, 5 check, all or in all earth and life in all earth and life can certainly assist in putting some pressure on with your attacks.
Yeah.
This enhanced ability allows you to commit 1 foundation to add the committed foundation's difficulty to your attack's damage. And yes, carbo loading can commit itself to add plus 3 damage to the attack. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, with it, that's the benefit of it being a higher difficulty on it, is because it can commit to itself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where carbo loading gets to be fun is its responsibility. Once per turn, when you gain health, you can ready it even if it is committed.
For a player that is applying pressure, to be able to throw in an attack, add a bonus to the damage, and they quickly heal and be able to do the same on your next attack will put your rival in a pinch. 6 additional damage coming at a player is a lot.
Mm-hmm. For a more defensive strategy after your heal, you then have this foundation to go into your rival's turn. Giving you a better chance to block. What was that?
There was JC.
Yeah, I figured.
I know, I always look for it too.
Giving you a better chance to block. Also armed with some abilities that can heal you on your rival's turn will certainly help. Especially in those big attacks coming at you. Even better if your character has an ability to heal on their card. Or heal with on their card.
So, now, why not get some carbs? Devour them and hit your opponent hard. Try this foundation next time you are playing.
And we'll see you in
Is that it?
this one. Kenny, scroll down.
No.
That's it? That's it. Yeah, okay. So there you go. There you have it. So carbo loading. It actually is a really good card. Decent card. However, the difficulty to get it out there, it's going to be a bit of a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want to play it on your first form, more or less. Or try and get it out at the start of your game. Just got to be a little bit careful on it. I don't think you're going to be like super loading a lot of them into your deck, but it is a decent card. So there you have it, JC card of the week. Thank you, my hero. And there he is. So yes, once again, Jet Burn's coming up. You're going to be seeing that coming up in November. Be sure to check it out. If you want to get involved with Universus, there's tons of stuff online. We run our tournaments every Thursday evening. And JC's usually here, so if you want to get the opportunity to meet my hero JC, come on out. Thursday evening, 6:30, we run all of our My Hero Academia tournaments. We're looking forward to running the Jet Burn pre-release coming up next month. Definitely going to be a lot of fun and exciting. Excitement. You can reach out to me, Steveo the Gamer at hotmail.com or hotgaminginc@hotmail.com. You can look us up on Facebook as well, The Real Heads or Tails Gaming. And if you have any questions, concerns, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. And we hope that you enjoy all of our My Hero content that we're putting out.
We're the Cool Kid Club.
We're the Cool Kid Club?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently to her, we're Cool Kid Club. And thanks to Kenny behind the screen for doing all our deck tech and changing JC's email on him to say heroes instead of another word. But anyway, so yeah, we'll be on next Tuesday. Like as I said, hopefully we can get back on a regular schedule. It's been a little bit crazy, and if you're in the Brantford area, be sure to stop by 131 Erie Ave here in Brantford, Ontario, or this weekend even. If come down to Harmony Square, you can do a search on Google. You'll be able to find it. We're going to be down scaring the bejesus out of a lot of people this weekend. Hopefully. Providing the weather.
What the fuck is that? Oh, sorry.
That scared
Wow.
That did kind of scare me.
We don't edit this.
Please don't demonetize us. Whoops.
Oh,
You're not monetized.
We're not monetized for one. Two,
I know.
there's so many YouTube videos out there that people swear.
Yeah, I know, but
ridiculous amounts.
this is supposed to be, you know,
But there are kids
and
in the
there's
store.
children.
But anyway, I got some customers I gotta do with, so we will see you next Tuesday evening around 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll be back on talking about some more UVS games, My Hero Academia, TCG.
Yes.
Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Take